Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Comic Book Club. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
I'm Pete.
And we have three amazing titles to talk to you guys about today. We're going to talk about Batman 680. We're also going to have two previews for you guys, courtesy of Wildstorm. We have Gears of War #1, and courtesy of Dynamic Forces, aka Dynamite, we have Giant Size Red Sonja #2. Both of those are coming out next Wednesday, but you're going to hear about them here first.
Right now.
Bam!
Buckle up.
Let's do it. Batman 680.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think?
Well, we're building toward a conclusion. Apparently,
Yeah.
apparently
Yeah.
all
Things are happening.
Even the most insane stories have to end.
Here's the thing. You guys.
What's the thing?
The end of the issue. The characters are like, now you see, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Now
literally,
you
the
see.
last
I don't
panel.
see.
The last panel is like, now do you get it? And I feel
And
like
I'm
Grant Morrison.
No, I know it.
Yeah.
Grant Morrison is being like,
I
now
went
you
back.
get it, asshole.
I went back and I was like, oh, did I miss something? Maybe they're... No, I still don't get it.
All the information there, Pete. See, there are these petals, right? And
Yeah.
they fall on Batman.
They're like
and so he's crazy, but the Black Glove is a guy.
It's true, and he wears a mask that is similar, but we don't know who it is. Here's the thing.
And Joker has a split tongue, which I didn't realize.
Yeah, cut it right in half.
Yeah.
Like a snake. The thing is, it's a better issue than it's coming.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of things are happening.
Even though we don't know what the individual kind of storylines and characters are, like there's a convergence here that is interesting, and it's interesting to see the story coming to a head. And the idea is that Grant Morrison has been can't say developing, because he's just been putting on the table and being like, here's something to look at.
Yeah.
They're all there, and it's interesting.
I am
You can't
definitely...
deny it.
Yeah, it's like a buffet of ideas that's going to become a delicious meal in your stomach.
Yeah, all you have to do is eat it. Folks, go to Ruby Tuesdays and eat that buffet.
I'm definitely on my edge of the seat with anticipation and hope that this is going to come together in a way that doesn't make me want to puke up my buffet.
I like the way that he's starting to kind of show what is insanity and what is not. We get to talk about Batman a little bit here.
Yeah.
We get to talk about Zuranar a little bit. Like,
It's a touching moment when Batman's like, no, you must go in.
and I just don't understand why, if we had more information at the front of the storyline, it would be enjoyable. Instead, it's been terrible and hard to read up until the last issue. Now we have to retroactively justify all of the issues that we've read in this series, which that's no way. It's like the end of a movie. Like, you learn the names of the characters. Like, you can't.
That's good. Well, I think that's a better way of putting it than like something like The Sixth Sense, where you find out the ending and you're like, oh, that's why you had all those boring scenes leading up to it.
Right.
Yeah,
You know, this is a little bit different in terms of the basic information is not even there right now. He's skipping over the basic information. We just don't have it.
And it's a flaw. It's like, I mean, he's a writer that has developed his storytelling style over the course of his career in comics, and it's getting to a place where it's starting to lose its ability. It's unraveling, kind of.
I mean,
And this and Final Crisis, I think, have the same problem.
I'm not sure if he's just crazy to be crazy or crazy to get people talking about how crazy it is.
See, I think he actually thinks this is normal. He thinks this is a normal story.
Yeah. Would you guys say pick it up?
Yes.
It'll read a good trade. It'll be a good trade.
It'll read a good trade. Okay, we have an advanced review of Gears of War #1 based on the hit video game for you.
Video. I thought it wasn't a board game.
No. Well, I played the board game version where
It's
like
much-
you roll the die, go kill some boomers.
Boomers.
Yeah.
Boom.
Here's the thing. I played a lot of video games. I've never played Gears of War.
What? Oh, come on, you believe this guy?
I didn't have.
Don't pander.
I didn't have a big problem with this issue. However, coming into it completely clean, I didn't feel like there was enough information to get into it. I had to afterwards go and read the Wikipedia entry on the plot for Gears of War and be like, oh, okay,
this makes
now
sense.
I understand where this is taking place. Now I understand
Yeah.
these characters.
Well, if you like a slower version of the video game where you can't control the action, then please pick up this title.
No, I definitely agree with you. I feel like maybe having, I don't want to say a dumbed down version for people who aren't familiar with the characters, but I wanted to be on board, and I felt like I was left out a little bit. That being said, I feel like the art was really well. I liked it. I thought it was good.
This is, for what it is, I actually think it is a solid licensed property.
Yeah.
And I certainly would be interested enough to read the second issue.
No, I mean, with licensed properties, you're playing in a smaller pond. So, I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like you can not be into the game and pick this up and be like, wow, I really learned something
It's
about how the world
because
works.
I feel like there's a first scene there, which I feel like is supposed to give this impression of this is how the world works.
Yeah.
And that's the function of that 3 or 4 page scene.
Right.
But it doesn't actually give you that information, which is kind of
It's
disappointing.
assuming you've played the game.
Yeah.
Though, there's a great series coming out, the licensed property of Sorry, the game. They're doing a series on that. To be followed by Parcheesi, which is almost
Those are
probably
both-
always be
Those are
good.
both board games.
Oh, true.
Yes.
But I mean, you
I don't
could
want to
kind of follow
instruct you
the
how to do a
action.
proper joke, but if you wanted to say it, you could be like, there's a licensed property of Kid Icarus coming out.
Or Pac-Man.
Yeah, Pac-Man's pretty good.
Why? Because they're video games.
Yes. It's just
But
consistent.
I was making a further heightened reference.
No, I think it was off game.
It was actually on game. It was a different type of game.
Oh, there you go.
For Alex's comedy workshop, please tune in to his
He actually
personal
does have a
blog.
comedy workshop.
Yeah, I actually do teach comedy classes. See, that's not a good joke because it's something that's true.
No, I believe
These are the sort of things you can learn. Just send me $300 through your computer and I will teach you
Through the computer.
comedy. Would you guys say pick this up?
I would say go back and erase the last 2 minutes of tape, and then pick up Gears of War #1.
Well, okay,
You
I
want
mean,
to
I
check.
edit all the episodes now, right? So I'll go back. Don't
Ah,
worry.
yeah,
It's
don't worry.
already erased.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm sure it will be.
I don't know. I definitely.
2 tequilas.
I'm definitely.
Where's the waitress?
I definitely am
She's out.
interested to see if this goes anywhere. Some kind of.
Where's it gonna go?
Well, I'm hoping that if I keep reading it, I'll learn more.
Well,
I'm not. I didn't hate.
maybe a different source besides
I
Gears
just,
of War.
I
#1.
didn't hate it. I think it was so horrible. I got more into it as I read into it, but I was a little disappointed.
Sure.
I didn't get all the information up front.
This may turn into like an analog to the Odyssey or something like that. You never know. You never know how deep it'll go.
I think if you're a
Real
fan
poetic.
of the game, you're not going to be disappointed in this. Otherwise, it's going to be
Yeah,
a
it's
little
true
tough
to
to
the
get into. Definitely read the Wikipedia entry for Gears of War.
It's true.